Teofimo Lopez uses the N-word.
This shit. When I knock this nigga out, watch this shit. How y'all gonna
I don't want you guys stepping up to us after we fucking knock your ass out.
All right?
Yeah, of course we gonna put them on the line, motherfucker. I want, and we're putting shit.
Let's get to what up, Fight World. Top of the morning. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego in the back with some more boxing. Make sure you listen. I don't know how you found the video. Somehow, some way you found it. Throw a like on the video so others that are looking for the same content can find it. My name is Ego. I'm your host. This is your one-stop shop for all your boxing needs. Now, Teofimo, he's received some criticisms for using the N-word. I played it at the beginning. We're going to go over that. Fresno, California. Mikey Garcia just got upset. One of the upsets of the year for all the boxing fans. Mikey Garcia, he's a technical fighter. He's known as a cerebral fighter. And he ended up getting upset by an unknown guy, Sandor Martin from Spain. Sandor did his thing. You know, there's not much to say. Mikey, he looked out of sorts. I think I can't just say inactivity because I don't think it's just pure the amount of time he's been out. I think Mikey Garcia, and I made a separate video, so you guys got to check the channel for the latest and greatest. I swear to God, I'm the best, right? I don't think it's just inactivity. It's what was Mikey Garcia doing? Was he living like a fighter? Was he eating like a fighter? Was he training like a fighter? Without a doubt, this pandemic has affected all of us. But it's what you do in those given moments when nobody is looking that's going to either pay the bills in front of the bright lights or come back to haunt you. And I think that's what happened with Mikey Garcia. I think he, you know, he has other hobbies and collects cars and stuff like that, balloon up in weight, and that led to that. But don't want to get too distracted. The video, I want to talk about Teofimo Lopez using the N-word, the whole face-off. What did you guys think? Definitely leave your comments in the description. I would love to read through some of them based on this subject. Now, you know, just for the sake of continuity, because we talked about some other things, let me run it back for you guys. Shall we? Roll the clip.
When I knock this nigga out, watch this.
Listen.
This nigga out.
When I knock this out.
This shit. When I knock this nigga out, watch this shit. How y'all gonna
I don't want you guys stepping up to us after we fucking knock your ass out.
All right?
See, right then and there, it's a little bit crazy because, first of all, he said the N-word multiple times throughout that. That was one where he said, hey, watch this. After I knock this out, then blah, 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 blah. And different people are going to feel different type of ways. Some people were like, oh, I got to, like even Dog the Bounty Hunter, he said, I used the N-word because I thought I had a pass. And then the reporter said, you got a pass from who? Who gave you a pass to use that word? And he said, the brothers. So, you know, this is a subject that different people feel different things. Some people think they got a pass to use the word. But from my experience, and I'm in the Bay, so I've seen Mexican dudes or Filipino dudes, white dudes, non-black people, you know, not an ounce of blackness in their body use the N-word in the Bay. I have seen it, but some people aren't going to be cool with you using that. It don't matter where you from, what section you from, what hood you from. Somebody somewhere will check you if you're using that word. I don't see why everybody has this like affinity where they feel like they want to or have to use the word. And the biggest thing that I have is I have a problem when it comes to black culture, the culture vultures. Everybody want to be down with the cause and be righteous and listen to the music, maybe even eat some of the soulful foods. You know, just be down. The fashion, the slang, definitely the slang, like words that are popularized from urban culture, you know, different cultural ways to express yourself, hip hop, battle rap, you know, these different things. But the thing I notice is some of those same very people, when it comes down to it, they do very little to support or even block or stop, especially if they have in boxing, if they have a toxic fan base that is propelling negative stereotypes using racial innuendos and stuff like that. it's like then all this forgotten. You know, you look at people like DJ Vlad, and I don't have nothing against nobody. I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it a buck. You got guys like DJ Vlad. They make all their money off of the exploitation almost of urban and black culture, being an outsider. But then when some of these rappers get pinched, Vlad's still on the outside. He still get to do the interviews and, you know, things in his studio. And will he reach that olive branch out to Pooh Shiesty or whoever gave him the interview, you know? Or when some of these guys get in trouble, guys or girls get in trouble in urban culture from cancel culture, where's people like that they use you and get all the clicks and the views? And I don't care. I'm a hustler, so I don't worry about other people's hustle. So it's not a thing to me for people to brand themselves or get their brand to grow. But the point is, when you get the clicks and views, and then when you're in trouble or you need someone to defend you or have your back in those raws and those moments, where are some of the people? You know, Teofimo, he's Honduran, and I've seen it. I've seen people who are at least claiming to be Teofimo Lopez fans in the comment section, and you see they're propelling racial innuendos that create division, right? So that's the biggest thing. Let me know in the comment section what you guys make of this and what you take away from Teofimo using the N-word during the face-off. Was it inappropriate, or is it something that you personally understand? Because I know people, and I know some people that absolutely they dead set in their way. You can't say that if you're not, you know, you're not black and you're using that word, you're gonna get checked, and then whatever happens next is gonna happen. I know people that are definitely like that. Now, I posted an exclusive angle of the face-off from Fresno, from Teofimo and Devin Haney. And you see Leonard Ellerby was one of the people who peeped on and picked on it. You see my video. There's the tweet where I tweeted the video out. It says exclusive new angle of the Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez altercation in Fresno. Clearly Leonard Ellerby seen it, and he picked up on it. He said, peep how Teofimo is using the N-word so loosely. So a lot of people are commenting and seeing this, and they're like, nah, this ain't cool. This ain't it. This ain't the look for Teofimo. The other thing outside of what you believe on his usage of the N-word is a lot of what Teofimo was saying, there was really no grounds for it, right? There was a segment where they had Teofimo and Devin Haney, and they were both talking with microphones mic'd up on DAZN before this face-off. And Teofimo Lopez was saying, I got all the belts. And then Devin Haney was arguing, yo, how are you saying that I'm trying to bite off you or I'm only relevant because of you? I got more followers than you. So I got a bigger fan base than you, right? So how am I relevant because of you? And then Teo said, yeah, but I got all the belts. And then Devin Haney responded, you got all the belts. I make more money than you. And then Teofimo tried to refute it. And then Devin Haney was like, yeah, all right, whatever. Listen, the information that I have, Devin Haney makes more than Teo. Listen, you guys can go back and forth, but people can say whatever they want. The truth is the truth. Devin Haney makes more money than Teofimo. And I'm not even saying this as a pocket watcher because I make my own money. I don't really care about nobody else's money. But if you're going to put statements out there and say you more paid and somebody clout chasing you, that can't be the thing, because Devin don't need clout. You know what I mean? He don't need clout from Teofimo Lopez, right? He got a bigger following than Teofimo Lopez, right? He has 708 followers. So everything Devin Haney was actually saying was true. He said, I got more, how am I clout chasing you? And I got a bigger following. Look, 1.1. And trust me, I mean, I promise you, I'm not saying this as a pocket watcher because I don't really care. But if you're going to put things in the atmosphere, if you're going to make these statements, then you gotta really be about what you say. And it has to be, just look at the dude's watches and lifestyle. He's making more money, bro. Trust me, he making more. T.O. also got a lot of hands in his pocket. He got David McWater, Split T Management. He got Bob Arum. He got his dad as a manager and coach. You see what I'm saying? And listen, I don't always agree with Eddie Hearn, but I will say this. Eddie Hearn gets his fighters paid more often than not, right? Especially if you're a named person like a Devin Haney. He gets his guys paid. That's like, this is irrefutable stuff. He gets his guys paid. Danny Jacobs, when he went over there, he got some good fights with Eddie Hearn. Canelo fights. He got paid for the Devin Checo. He got paid good versus Canelo, right? You can look at Devin's whips. And so if we're basing, that's why a lot of what Tio was saying was just like rah, rah, rah and like get loud and stuff. But if we're basing on reality and not emotion, I mean, how can he say that? Look at Teofimo's whips, his lifestyle, stuff like that. And then you tell me, you tell me, Devin. I mean, listen, and I'm not even trying to go tit for tat. I'm just being real because I'm a real person, what I've seen. Look at the chains that Devin Haney was rocking in Fresno versus Teofimo. I mean, we could take a look at it. It's nothing for me on my channel. We can do that. So this is a scene from last night. And look at T.O. chain. Like, if we really look at Devin Haney chain. You see the Cuban link, he got the bust down. And look at T.O. chain, bro. Levels, I'm telling you. So on top of the N-word usage and him saying other things, which I'll break down more of that in another video, he's saying you don't want to fight and I make more than you. I mean, look at their chains, bro. I mean, you be the judge. Look at Devin Haney chain and tell me, give your evaluation on how much you think that costs for. He got multiple chains on like he Nipsey Hussle. You know what I mean? Last time I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. He got the bust down. Look at T.O. chain. And T.O.'s really trying to argue that he make more money than Devin. So if you're going to lie about something like that or not speak the truth, then what else are you willing to falsify? That's how I look at it. And T.O. was saying a lot of other stuff. He was like, man, you don't want to fight. I'll whoop. But he knows he has to fight Camboso, right? He knows that. So Devin Haney's speaking from more of a boss perspective. He has clearly a great relationship with Eddie Hearn, and he's not exclusive to DAZN. Teofimo, I feel like he wants to be like a Floyd Mayweather, but he's not on that level. And then he's using the N-word and stuff like that. So I thought Devin Haney truly got the best of this exchange. You guys let me know what you guys felt and what you think of Teofimo using the N-word. I'll be back to talk more about this. I got to break down the different elements. I'm going to holla. I'm going to save this for y'all to think about. Drop me a comment. Subscribe to the channel. The best doing it. You tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster.